Aloha Yang Gang, secondary video. Yesterday we had our Big Island meeting. Say hello to Rachel. We had our second group gathering. The first one was a Pledge for Humanity drive where we picked up trash on the side of the highway on Highway 19 near the lighthouse in the pavilion in Hilo. And we're planning on doing many more Pledge for Humanity drives, as well as canvassing, as well as doing registering to vote. So, on Big Island, if you're informed and you know who Andrew Yang is, we want you to participate. Please go to Yang 2020, find events that we're hosting, and get involved. You could reach us at yanggangbigisland@gmail.com, or you could leave any information you want to in the comments below. Please check the description for information for our next meeting, which is January 26th. More information about location to come. All right, recap on our meeting yesterday. Thank you to those who came out. We really appreciate you, your energy, and just awareness. It's amazing. So the long story short of this is we have lots to do before April, but we've got a lot more people that are coming together that understand the importance of the Yang, what a Yang administration would be, and the importance of canvassing now. As we said, Yang Gang, we are the wave. As soon as Iowa gets really close, that February mark, people are going to be Googling Hawaii and Big Island. And the purpose of this channel and every other medium that we have is to provide something for Big Islanders to latch onto, to be a part of it. Because honestly, when we go to our events and we meet new Yang Gang people, it's amazing. We know it's slow and steady right now, but when the wave comes, it's going to be awesome. Okie doke, so what we did, we made sure that all the attendees when they came filled out the information at Yang 2020 Volunteer. If you haven't done that and you want to volunteer, just go there right now. The point of that is to get people on the website so they know about Andrew and the chance that they will donate. The policies are there, events are there, merchandise is there, so you could deck yourself out with stuff. Somebody will definitely ask you what math means. Absolutely. And people are starting to recognize this. One of the best things to do is go to Office Mass Kinko, something like that, or if you could do it yourself, get a double-sided poster, laminate it, and just stand at the side of the road. People will honk and give you the shock. It is awesome. Awesome possum. I've said that twice now. That's so funny. I hardly ever say that. Anywho, I do say anywho, and long story short. So in the future meetings, we could utilize our sign-in sheet and we can see our clipboards with printout if you don't do the internet, but I would suggest while you're signing into yang2020.com, you immediately go over to vote411.org and register to vote. In Hawaii, in April, for us on our primaries, will be brand new mail-in ballots all around. Also, the opportunity to sign up for the party and to vote the day of, which means if you haven't done this, there's a fallback, but I would say proactively do it so we know how many people are voting for the Democratic Party, which is what we want for Andrew, and we want to get him on there. In another video, we will be talking about Hawaii's delegates and what we could do to help. I believe we get 14, and we're gathering more information about how we could give that to the masses here on the channel and start getting people to register as well. All right, so planning of our future meeting is January 26th. It also is a Sunday. I do believe that 2 hours was great, 3 to 5. So we're gonna be doing that again. The location right now, we do not know because we quite possibly will be having it at a coffee location rather than just in a park pavilion. Love the park pavilion, but a coffee location would be a little bit more intimate, and I think they would have internet, which would be great for the resources of explaining all the things we're going to be doing. So, moving on, we were looking for a media ambassador, somebody who could basically control and run all the information on the Big Island coming into Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, anything that is a platform for anybody to understand, get involved on the Big Island. If you have time and the skills on that, please get in contact, yanggangbigisland@gmail, or put, hey, I want to help in the comments below. I'm Wago, and we could definitely use 2, 3, 4, 5, 100 more hands on what we're doing. Along with that, you get notifications if you go to yanggangbigisland@gmail, and we tell you what's going on. And if you have suggestions, you could go there and drop them. Remember to join text banking and phone banking. It is absolutely important to start doing that. It helps get informed with policies, helps get you out there, out of your bubbles, so you have a little bit more wiggle room when you're talking to somebody about something which might be foreign, because a lot of people haven't caucused before. I would assume if the data behind 5% of all of us donate to a political campaign, I would say that a lot of us don't caucus. I think it was just safe to assume. Anywho, it is important on January 26th that we get together to talk about things for canvassing, registering people to vote, how we could do Pledge for Humanity drives, another trash pickup maybe, or some sort of communal event. It was suggested by somebody who attended yesterday that maybe we could do a potluck. It was suggested by somebody that maybe we get a special location where only Yang Gang's at, so we could be very intimate and work on some pretty cool stuff, make posters, and see what's appropriate and how we could be most effective as the Yang Gang Big Island. For those of you who aren't on Slack, I would say go to Yang 2020 Volunteer, get on Slack. I will put the link in the description below. When you go on there, you get to talk to all Yang Gang all over the nation. It's pretty cool. Oh, I hit the button. Sorry there. So I have notes that are personally from the meeting. These are a little personal, so I'm going to try to omit a little bit out of here. One of the ideas was to talk to local business owners, banks, ask if they've heard of Andrew Yang, the Freedom Dividend, and ask them what they think that possibly could do for them and their business in the future. If they haven't learned, it's always good to do a check back maybe 2 weeks later, right before the primaries. It would be great to have those type of people that kind of get turned on to them, put something in their own window. That would be amazing, because in Hawaii, we're not really supposed to put posters on the ground or put up billboards or signs or anything. We're working on the coffee shop location so we could have a more intimate space for our next meeting, January 26th. We would like to set up a phone chat between those who are on the island, like Evan and Elise and Jen and Anna, in different locations, Kona, Waimea, Hilo, Lapahoehoe, and see if we could all get on the same page, do some of the same things, so when we get our events out there online, people will have a choice whether they want to drive 20 minutes, 2 hours, an hour. Another great suggestion that we had from the meeting yesterday from an attendee was maybe the day of the primary, get a Yang party bus or something, just drive around the island to different voting locations and show our love for the people who are voting for Andrew and for Andrew. If you like that idea, put a thumbs up in the comment section. Let's see here. Google Documents on Slack is a must. If you don't have the Google Documents to tell you how to phone bank or text bank, there's a plethora of information in there. Every single person needs to get this. It's in the description below. If you're on the island, Yang Gang, and you want to be more informed, want to have a little bit of ammunition when you're in a conversation with somebody who's a little offensive, take the Andrew Yang stance. You don't have to have the answer right away. You can think about a logical answer, and if you don't know it, Slack has all the Yang Gang, so you can get information at your fingertips and relay. And I think the person you're talking to will appreciate that you're not BSing them, that it's authentic. Human-centered, if you will. All right, and anywho, we're seeking a host for the Yang Gang phone banking party on July 13th, I believe it was. It's Andrew Yang's birthday. There's probably something special planned for the Yang Daily 10. Anywho, thank you very much for watching this. Mahalo, mahalo, and aloha Big Island. Remember, if you like this, please subscribe below and tell everybody about Yang Gang on Big Island. Aloha.